I joined the British Army in late 1979. I joined the 1st Battalion, the Black Watch, Royal Highland Regiment. I fought my way through actually 38 years in uniform. So from 1979 right the way through to 2019 when I completed my service. And in between that time I realised that I was gay. At the latter term of my army career it was accepted. However, pre-2000 there was a ban on anyone serving in all three services. So we had serving people, soldiers, airmen and naval personnel who were hiding their sexuality. They weren't comfortable with their gender and they weren't happy to approach their chain of command to seek advice and guidance. That led me into leading a double life. I had the snowball effect, so once I told one lie, I told another one, and eventually I got to a stage that I just could not go back. However, when I was 25, I started to get questioned about why I wasn't married. I then had to realise that maybe people had cottoned on to me about my sexuality. So I done what a lot of gentlemen, guys in their 20s done in those days, was to get married to a woman, to hide the fact that you were homosexual. So I was married, I had 2 children, and I was married for 21 years. I just could not face the truth because I probably would let so many people down, especially my family and especially my colleagues who I'd got very close to, and I think they would not have trusted me if I'd come out. So it wasn't until 2009, so only 13 years ago, and I decided to lead my own life. I'd been sort of in the closet for 30 odd years, so I had to now be myself. It was unfair on me, it was unfair on everyone else, so I then became a lead part in the Army's equality and diversity. I was very much involved in the Army's LGBT plus community, and I finished up being the co-chair of the organisation, and this helped me to help others. So from 1980 up until 2000 it was a ban. 2000 onwards it's got better. Are we there yet in 2023? I don't think so. I still keep in touch with my regular and reserve soldiers, airmen and seamen, and there is still a little bit of homophobic attitudes within the armed forces. The Army though have done real work to get this right. Until we get rid of the homophobes, the dinosaurs, then this will continue to go on. So this month is very important to me. I like to get my story out there, and I'd like to encourage everyone to, if you can, get your story out there and let people know what it's like to be part of a minority community. The LGBT plus community are there to be part of anything that is going on. There is loads of support, especially if you're a veteran. Veteran support now, there's over 400 organisations who will support veterans. Fighting with Pride is the charity who solely supports LGBT plus veterans, their families and serving personnel. I'm very proud to be one of the veterans community workers covering Scotland and Northern Ireland. So if you need support, if you need just to talk to someone, if you need befriendment, if you need anything at all, please get in touch with Fighting with Pride, and we'll be more than happy to contact you. And it's your story that we're really interested in. We need people, young people, to join the armed forces who are part of the LGBT plus community, part of the BAME community, females, because this is where the smaller communities need to have a voice. Everyone needs to be heard. Everyone's story should be heard.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to our channel.